He's got to throw it up at the horn. And it goes! It goes! It goes, baby! A three-pointer! A three-pointer! The Dogs have won it!
The following is a presentation of the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network. This is where the Dogs play.
Shakes and bakes, drives, high kiss off the glass, blocked at the rim. Oh, nasty block.
You got to be at your very best every night.
Driving one-handed, pulls up for a three at the horn. Oh, yeah! And a two-handed monster dunk down the lane. Alley-oop, oh, yeah!
Welcome to the Grindhouse Killer Burgers Bulldog Courtside Show. Live fast, eat well with Grindhouse Killer Burgers. Now to courtside along with Chuck Dowdle. Here's the voice of the Bulldogs, Scott Howard.
And hi again, everyone, and welcome to the first night of this brand new season of Georgia Bulldogs basketball as the Dogs usher in a handful of brand new players and a new head coach as well, and veteran Tom Crean entering his 19th season as a head coach with previous tenures at Marquette and Indiana. He makes his regular season coaching debut for the Georgia Bulldogs tonight. So as we lift the lid on another season, the opposition will be provided by the Savannah State Tigers in this opener. Savannah State already with one game under their belts, a Wednesday night 98-83 loss at Texas A&M. And in that contest, Savannah State hoisted 54 three-point attempts in their run-and-gun style. They made 17 of them. Georgia wants to play faster this season, too, but it remains to be seen if the Dogs will embrace anything remotely close to that kind of perimeter defense or offense. Tonight's Courtside Show is brought to you by Grindhouse Killer Burgers. Live fast, eat well with Grindhouse Killer Burgers. It's opening night for the Dogs. We're back to Stegman Coliseum right after this on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
This is where the Dogs play.
Shakes and bakes, drives, high kiss off the glass, blocked at the rim. Oh, nasty block.
You got to be at your very best every night.
Driving one-handed, stuff, reverse three, and good. He faked them out inside, no look. Dish and a dunk.
Pulls up for a three at the horn.
Oh, yeah! And a two-handed monster dunk down the lane. Alley-oop, oh, yeah!
Today's coverage of Dogs basketball is brought to you by Piedmont Healthcare, the official healthcare provider for the Georgia Bulldogs. Barbasol, here's a no-brainer. Barbasol is making razors. Try the Barbasol Ultra 6 Plus today. And by State Farm, here to help life go right. Talk to an agent at 800-STATE-FARM. Now to courtside, along with Chuck Dowdle, here's the voice of the Bulldogs, Scott Howard.
Have to use it not only to find combinations in the early part of the season, but 6 games in 13 days to start the season. That's going to test your legs. So let's save those as much as possible. Use a lot of the bench tonight and just win this one, baby. Game 1 for counting, and with a very strong out-of-conference schedule and an improved SEC, trust me when I tell you, wins are going to be hard-fought this year. Let's start with getting this first one tonight.
All right, very good. Savannah State on the floor with blue and orange. Their colors, they look like Florida Gators colors, almost identical with the blue and orange. Georgia in the home whites. Dogs breaking up the huddle on the bench to our right. Congratulations to the Lady Dogs in this doubleheader opening night. Georgia women won 67-40 over St. Bonaventure just moments ago. Dogs starting.
You almost stiffed Turtle. Turtle was coming down the bench. Oh, here, okay. Now here comes
everybody's going now. Here goes everybody. Here we go.
Here we go. Here's
we
Nick
got
Claxton.
fist bumps from the whole team.
There's Rashawn Hammonds.
Yeah, you get out of practice a little bit.
How about that?
Turtle was the only one who did that.
That's right.
Initially.
And
Tonight's tip-off is brought to you by Northside Hospital Atlanta as we get ready for the opening tip.
See, it took that experienced upperclassman to go, whoa, whoa, whoa. We haven't gone over and fist bump with the crew.
Let's get it right. Big Nicholas Claxton, 6'11", will jump for Georgia. It'll be Jalen Smith, 6'7", junior college transfer, jumping for Savannah State. Here's the toss and the tip, controlled by the Dogs. And Georgia will have the first possession going from right to left. They try to trap Hightower on the side court. He feeds down low to Rayshawn Hammonds inside to Big Clax for an immediate dunk. 14 seconds into the shot clock. Claxton with a dunk, and the Dogs with the first points. Here's a quick three by Savannah. I'll be saying that a lot tonight. Has changed the face of his program a couple of years ago because what they were doing wasn't working. And this apparently is. Feed it into Big Clax. There's another two-handed slam for Claxton, and it's 4-0 Bulldogs. Savannah State into the front court. Harper top of the key goes, and they try to double turtle in the backcourt. The senior from Athens into the front side. Jump pass to Hightower. No-look dish to his left to Ogbede. Hightower with a beautiful assist and 3 straight dunks to start the game for Georgia. Ogbede with his first points. 3 on the other end, Savannah State. No good. Offensive rebound by the Tigers. We give it to Hightower. Clears to Jackson at half court to Hammonds. Feed it under Ogbede. He lets the defender fly by and then lays it up and in easily.
That's 4 for 4.
That's 9-0. Another 3 missed by Savannah State. Joseph, who had 20 against Texas A&M. Rebound Dogs. Hightower with the fake give and the drive. Oh, beautiful move. Hightower layup from the left side. Savannah State with a quick inbounds. Long pass. Dogs are the ones getting off to the fast start here instead of the three-point shooting fiends, the Savannah State Tigers. They haven't made one yet. Hammonds feed in the lane to his left to Fagan. Layup rolls in there good. That's Harris, excuse me. Jordan Harris with the left-handed layup.
You know, I did mention that, I watched them practice their threes in warm-ups. I did not see them practice defense.
And they won't. Around and throw it away. Crump runs it from right to left. Touch pass to Harris. To Ingumeze for a two-handed dunk. As the Dogs run the floor to perfection.
That looked like a drill that you run in practice.
16-6, Dogs by 10. Allowed the Tigers to creep back in this thing here in the first half. Here's Crump, long, deep three, right side, good. That's about a 25-footer by Tyree Crump, and that is a three-pointer brought to you by Scana Energy. First points for Crump. Savannah State misses another 3. Rebound chased down by Crump in the far right corner. Pass to Claxton, runs the floor into the front court. Sargunas dribbles it out of the corner, feeds Crump. He's looking for more, and he finds it. Second straight 3, Tyree Crump. But that one from the top of the key.
I got to tell you, when he starts zeroing in, it's fun to watch.
Dogs into the front court now. Claxton, middle of the floor, goes to Crump to the right. Long 3. Good. That's 3 in a row. Tyree for 3.
Oh, my goodness.
You like that, don't you?
I love that. I love that.
Savannah State for 3. They can't answer from the... All right, Clax hit a pair of free throws as the Dogs' lead increases to 14 again, 27-13. Savannah State missed a shot from the corner. Claxton got the rebound with one hand and an outlet pass to JoJo Toppin, who took that outlet pass and then took it to the rack and put it up from the right side of the rim. Toppin with his first points as a Dog. Right next to our bench. Nicholas Claxton getting some instructions from head coach Tom Crean as he inbounds the ball. Sargunas has it inside the half-court line. Looks to his right. Crump deep right wing 3. Good! Crump 4 for 4 on threes. He's got a dozen points. He found the sweet spot. 32-13. Dogs jack up the lead. Savannah State goes inside. Top corner of the glass. No good. Rebound Hammonds. He weaves down the middle of the floor. Plants on the left wing. Cross-court lob to Sargunas. Catch, shoot, 3. No good. Hits the far side of the iron. Big Ogbede with a rebound in the putback. Derek now with 6 in the ball game. 34-20 Dogs. Quick 3. Savannah State missed it side iron. Jalen Smith, who's starting to heat up a little bit, getting a little ahead of himself. Dogs find Sargunas after the rebound, leading the Savannah State defense. He reaches and stretches and lays it up and in on the run.
Sargunas had missed a couple of shots, but that didn't stop him from running the floor.
3-ball left corner is tipped by Hammond, moving at a rapid pace, to say the least, here on opening night. Dogs with the ball on the offensive end, leading by 16, 36-20. Feed it into Ogbede. Quick touch fast to Claxton and a one-handed slam, Nicholas Claxton, and he's so grateful for the timeout. He's reaching down deep to catch his breath. Big Clax with the dunk gets us into a timeout with 7:14 to go in the half. It's Georgia 38, Savannah State 20. Back after this, Bulldog Sports Network. Fagan lobs it in to Hammonds, quickly over to Hightower. Back to Ty Fagan. The freshman dribbles to his right, feeds it to Hightower behind the arc. 3, good. T-Shawn with his first 3 of the night. That's the Dogs' 5th of the half. It's 41-20 Georgia. Go, rebound, Dogs. Here's Hammonds dribbling out of trouble, still in backcourt now. They trap him at half court. Jump pass to Edwards on the baseline left. Ogbede, terrific footwork and with the hands, and he puts it up and in with the left hand in front of the bucket. Derek Ogbede has some improvement shown right there. He's got 8. Top of the key 3 is good by Zach Sellers on a quick answer by Savannah State. It's bullet slowly with the left hand as he approaches the logo into the front court now on the left wing. Lob pass right to Hightower. Got a screen from Edwards. T-Shawn for 3. Strips it good. A little bit right of the circle. T-Shawn with his second straight 3. He's got 9 in the half. 46-23 is our score. Another 3 by Savannah State won't go. Derek Fagan tried to dribble by him. Dribbled it off his foot. It rolls to Hightower. Skip it up ahead to Mike Edwards in a 2-handed running dunk. Big Mike with his first points of the night. Dogs with another dunk. We got a bunch of those. Georgia with 5 or 6 dunks already in the half. Tigers drive out of the left corner. Went in for a windmill dunk. Smith missed it badly. Dogs rebound. Outlet to Jordan Harris. He'll stuff it with the left hand on the other end. That's how you finish, right?
That's exactly right.
Harris defends the basket on the right end of the floor. Nowhere to go for Savannah State, so they kick out for a Quay Smith 3, and it's good. 52-31. Dogs with the lead. Oh, Savannah State just lost a player over the seats. It's 5-on-4 right now. Hightower, long 3, unguarded on the left side. Well, that three-pointer brought to you by Scana Energy.
That was the 4. I mean, you had 5-on-4. Somebody was unguarded.
Now it's 5-on-5 again. 3 ball, right wing. Savannah State, no good. Claxton rebound. Lob to Crump on the penalty wheel. I
got to tell you this. It won't be for lack of trying if we don't.
Harris going to drive off the wing, flips it up with the left hand, rolls out, big Clax rebound, fights for it, gets it on the second try, and put back to roll in there over the iron.
I know people get tired of me bragging on that kid, but boy, his effort just is, it's amazing to watch.
He stayed after the ball that time. He got a couple of rebounds, tapped it twice, got the second one to roll in a little bit after picking up his second foul. 57-31, Georgia. Inbound, tipped by Ogbede, steals it into the front court on the dribble, layup, reverse layup, good, Derek Ogbede, what a move, and a foul. Derek Ogbede looking like a guard.
Okay, but again, Nick Claxton was a big part of that because he was guarding the inbounds. When he jumped, they had to throw it so high it gave Derek time to come over, make the tip, and then go after it.
That was terrific. Derek Ogbede, 6'9" and 250.
Beautiful. Wasn't that beautiful?
Moving like 6'2" and 215. My goodness. 3-point shooting. That's his 3rd of the night. He's got 11. Hammonds passes into the front court to Wilridge, to Crump, to Ogbede, and a dunk. 2-handed dunk. Big Derek. We're 7 for 7 on dunks. Dozen points for Ogbede. 3-33. Well, actually, it's 59-31. That 28-point lead late in the first half. But the Tigers have cut Georgia's sizable lead down to 9 points. 63-54. Dogs with Fagan, Claxton, Toppin, Crump, and Turtle on the floor. Jackson with the ball, left-hand dribble up the near sideline, out of the corner, goes to Fagan, back over to Turtle, wide open 3, get in there, yeah! Turtle with a 3, we needed that.
Yeah, you answer the 3 with the 3.
First points of the night for Turtle Jackson, and it's a 3-pointer brought to you by Scana Energy. 66-54, Dogs. Turnover. Savannah State, they tried to pass it out of the lane onto the wing, and Turtle tipped it and stole it. Into the front court to Fagan. He plucks it out of the air, going to dribble and drive. Runner good, and a foul. Count the basket.
The old-fashioned 3. Got to hit the free throw, but the old-fashioned 3.
First points of the night for the freshman. The foul on Adam Saeed, his first. 69-56. Dogs by 13 with the ball. Crump on the wing. To the elbow to Toppin. Hard dump down to Claxton. And a one-handed slam, Big Nick. Claxton with his first second-half points. He's got 14 in the game as he works on his double-double tonight, his first of his career. Other end by Savannah State. Quay Smith steps into the passing lane, intercepts the pass. Tigers take it up the other end. Here's a 3, left corner, good, 71-61. Lead is 10 for Georgia.
I don't know if the basket on that end's bigger or what, but they have certainly found The secret formula on those threes.
Rayshawn Hammonds with a drop step into the lane and a soft little jump hook into the basket is good. Shovels it over to Jackson. Diagonal near side to Crump for three. No good. Too deep.
Wow.
Rebound just out of the reach of Turtle, but he gets it anyway. Feeds Hammonds. Spin move on the block. Lay it off the glass. Good. Rayshawn Hammonds. That's your Swifty Car Wash Express play of the game. 79-64. Hammonds with another bucket. 6'11" sophomore. He's got 15 points in the game. Missed the second free throw. The rebound is loose. Kicks out to Crump all by himself on the wing. Throws it to Ngumeze at the foul line. Kick out right to Wilridge for a three. Good! Etorian Wilridge with a rare three-pointer. Brought to you by Scana Energy. 84-64 now the lead. First points of the night for Wilridge. 6. Little guy Smith drives by Claxton. He recovers, blocks the shot from behind. And that's a loose ball picked up by Hammonds and the Dogs. Here's
Claxton
Turtle.
loves to do that.
And Ngumeze, a three-pointer left corner by Amanze, the freshman at 6'9", with his first three of the game. And Savannah State enters the basketball and tries to hit a three from the left corner. That's off the iron. Rebound, Rayshawn Hammonds. Claxton came out. Tom Crean wanted to talk to him, and he's going to go right back in a minute. Oh, nice play from Ngumeze to Etorian Wilridge, who finishes strong with a two-handed flush. And the basket hangs on the iron, so that'll stop play for a few moments. The official has to toss the ball up to try to clear the net, and he does so.
That leads back to 28 now.
Time on opening night. Driving layup missed by Savannah State. Rebound to the Dogs. Turtle to Hammonds. We're in the front court now, out of the right corner. Wow. Wilridge with a drop-off bounce pass, high-low to Ngumeze. Nobody saw it. Sleight of hand, and Amanze laid it up and in. He saw it.
And give Amanze credit, too, for knowing how to cut where Etorian would see him.
Savannah State. Georgia with the ball in the front court. Turtle sees an opening. Drives. Layup good. He rolled it in off the glass of the iron from the right side. Turtle with 5 in the ball game, 98-68. The Dogs a basket away from 100. Controls the basketball. He'll back it up a little bit with a left-hand dribble. Square up between the circles. 3:06 remaining in the ball game. Edwards with a screen, dribble right, go to Hightower for three. No good. Rebound. Sargunas on the far side. Back inside to Hammonds. There it is. He'll lay it up and in, and that's 101, baby. Rayshawn Hammonds with 9 points puts it at 101-71 Georgia. 2:45 to go. Balance three, won't go. Tried to draw contact, no whistle. Rebound, Hammonds in traffic. Splits the defenders, runs it up the floor, hooks it over to Jackson. Turtle, no look down on the baseline to Keyshawn Hightower, who attacks and lays it up and in.
That was a beautiful little two-man game there.
Indeed, 18 for Hightower, career high. They bounce it into the block. Floor, layup attempt by Smith is off the mark. Rebound the Dogs. Sargunas going to sprint down the floor, running layup with the right hand, good, and a timeout, Georgia. Sargunas with his first points of the half, 4 points in the ball game. We call time with 1:27 to go. And Sargunas, Fagan, and Colin O'Neill, and Harrison in the ball game for the Dogs to finish out the contest. Sargunas with a three from the left wing, his first of the night. Christian Harrison, Connor O'Neill hitting their first court time here in game number 1. All at it on the rebound. Dogs run the floor. Here's Harrison with a dunk. Christian Harrison, the walk-on transfer from Troy, fifth-year senior from Atlanta, with his first points on a dunk, 110-73. To a sizable season-opening victory. There's a three by Savannah State to silence the remaining crowd. John Grant knocks down that three, his first of the night. Dogs will hold on to the ball, I think, for the last 16 seconds. They'll work it around.
I wouldn't count on it.
Oh, you may be right. We work it around the three-point line. Lob out of the right corner from Jordan Harris to Ty Fagan. He'll dribble out the clock. 4 seconds to go. 3 seconds. Horace Broadneck says defend the guy with the ball. He had to pass it, and that's the ball game. Final score, Georgia wins.
Boy.
In a handsome-looking victory, as it will turn out. It got close in the second half, but the Dogs pull away and win it impressively, Chuck, 110-76.
It was impressive, and when you look, it's hard to make comparisons this early in the season, but when you look at what this team, the kind of game they played against Texas A&M, you know, a very good team in our conference, And, you know, Texas A&M wasn't able to punish them like we did tonight. It gives you hope. I mean, still, Georgia's got a lot of things to work on. We're still getting a lot of turnovers, and that's going to have to be corrected. But you can see where these players are starting to get the hang of what Coach Crean and this staff want out of them, and starting to get the hang of playing with each other.
Well, the teams have gone through the handshake line. We're going to talk to a player here in a few moments. I'm told we're going to get Tyree Crump here for a few seconds after a winning night on the season opening night for Georgia. 110-76. Georgia now 3-0 all-time in the series with Savannah State. Last meeting was 2005. Georgia won it handily then, and the Dogs have won it handily again tonight as Tyree Crump joins us here courtside. Tyree, a terrific ball game by you in particular and your teammates. Tell us a little bit about how you got this win.
We just executed, stuck with the game plan, and the game plan was to stop them in transition, and we did that, and you see what it led to the W.
You matched them shooting that three for the most part.
Yes, sir. Once I saw the first one go in, I knew I was going to hit a couple more. So the feeling was great when the first one went in.
Yeah, and what you also knew is you were going to take a couple of more.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Like you said the other day, shoot till you're hot. When you're cold.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah,
when you're hot, shoot till you're cold.
Yes,
when you're
sir.
cold, shoot till you're hot.
Yes, sir.
You learn the lesson well. Tyree, this is you mentioned to me the other day that one thing about this style of basketball is that you got to be in shape. And tonight we saw a lot of guys on this bench getting action.
Yes, sir.
And that helps, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. In practice, all he preaches is run, get the ball out fast. I don't know if you guys could hear him on the bench. I mean, yeah, he was on the bench coaching right here. He was saying, get it out, get it out, get it out. That means get it out fast, try to get it up the court and score transition points.
Is this the way you guys practice?
Yes,
the
sir.
way you had to play tonight?
Fast, real fast, yes, sir.
I mean, did the opponent force you to play a little bit faster this evening or no?
They just as fast as we are, so
But they didn't shoot it as well tonight. They didn't put it in the basket as well as the Dogs did.
They could shoot it.
Tyree, one of the things that, and tell me now if this is something that'll be corrected in time as you guys get accustomed to each other, and that is the turnovers.
Yes, sir. I think sometimes we try to get in and make the play instead of throwing it to somebody else so they can make the play. We have a lot of unforced turnovers, but if we cut the unforced turnovers down, then hey, we got a chance to be great.
You had I see here with 4 minutes left, you had 55 rebounds. I don't think I've ever seen a game.
Yes, sir.
Somebody had 55 rebounds.
Yes, sir. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
He preaches boards. You got to box out, rebound. We work on that a lot in practice too. Hitting the guy, box him out, get the rebound, and throw it ahead. So that's kind of what we did tonight.
Just before you go, tell us about the true freshmen.
Oh man, they awesome. Every freshman that got in tonight, they played well. They did exactly what Coach wanted them to do, and that's always great for a freshman.
Tyree, you had 14 points, 5 boards. You hit 4 threes. You had a couple of steals and assists in 20 minutes. Congratulations. Nice job.
Thank you.
And Temple up next.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is going to be a challenge.
Gonna be a tough one. Yes, sir.
Yeah, challenge on the road.
Yes, sir.
All right, what attitude will be different going into a hostile environment?
Most definitely. Yes, sir. Like I said, we just stick with the game plan. We should be okay.
All right. Well,
Yes.
Tyree,
Nice job tonight, young man.
Sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it,
Tyree
pal.
Crump with us here
Good to see
courtside.
you.
Dogs winners over Savannah State, 110-76 is our final.
Can we change that 4 to a 3? What do you think?
Yeah, you got the wrong number. What's up with that? All right, Tyree, thanks very much, bud.
All right, thank you.
We'll get into our post-game show now. Our post-game coverage is brought to you by Regions Bank and Aaron's. Regions, some things are bigger than banking, like cheering for the Dogs every game day. So whether it's a celebratory selfie or a photo on campus, turn your favorite game day moment into a Regions Your Picks Studio Visa debit card. You can order your card at regions.com/yourpicks, PIX Studio. Regions is the official bank of the SEC. Post-game coverage straight ahead. Dogs win tonight over Savannah State, 110-76 on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
Dogs do the improbable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to wire to win the SEC tournament.